So if I was to ask anyone who knows you what you're good at, one thing that would come often is that you're good at networking, right? Finding the right people and connecting with the right people. How do you find the right people and connect with them?
So I actually don't like the word networking. Right? I think it's a transactional. I think and I, I I prefer to use the word relationship building. Relationships are much more important than networks, in my opinion. Networks are things that you use. Relationships are things that you invest in, right? And so uh, you won't find me at a party or you know walking from this person to that person to that person. That's networking, you know. And I'm talking to you, but I'm looking around to see who's more important to you than you. So I should go and talk to that person because you're not adding value. I'm not getting anything from you. That's not relationship building, right? And the mistake I see a lot of young people make is that they think I just need to get the contact. I just need to get that contact. So people come up to me all the time and then they're like, "Oh, can I have your number?" And then I give them my number, I give them my email address, and then they never contact me. They don't do anything with it. Then they say, "Oh, I got Fred Sonica's number." So for what? Or they come to me and say, "Oh, can I get a selfie?" Then they get a selfie, and then what? That's not valuable. So you'll see me talking to one person. I'll talk to that person if I walked into a room from a very early age, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. I just walk into a room, talk to one person, just get to know that person just to get to know them, right?
Yeah.
Building relationships just for relationships' sake, not because I want to get something from them. When you do that, you find that people see you as much more authentic. You're not just trying to use them.
Mm.
And that then leads to trust. And then when you have trust with someone, then you can get, perhaps there can be a collaboration, right? But 95% of people I meet, I don't do business with them. It's just, it makes life more interesting, more rich to just meet people and get to learn. And because you're authentic, then people trust you more, and then when they trust you, then you can actually maybe, when there is an opportunity for collaboration on both sides, then it happens, right? But people sometimes they'll meet someone, and then the next day say, "Oh, can you join my board? Or can you be my mentor? Or can you invest?" I'm not going to do that. No one's going to do that because they don't have they don't trust with you, right? So I wrote a paper about the 4 steps to relationship building. The first step is you connect with someone. Maybe you meet them at a party, at a lunch, conference, exchange business cards or emails, contacts, WhatsApp number, whatever. And the second step is continuous interaction. Right? Very few people that you meet actually go to the second step, where you call them, you meet up, you go for a walk, you have lunch, you exchange emails. And then through the continuous interaction, people can check out who you are. Are you real? Are you legitimate? Do you have integrity? Do you do what you say you're going to do? And then from that, you go to the third stage, which is trust. And then once you have trust, then you can have collaboration. And that's, people often are trying to skip from stage 1 to stage 4. They meet someone, they're trying to collaborate with them already. They're trying to get something from them.
Mm.
Right? And so you need to think of yourself as investing in communities, not taking things from communities. Right? Giving, not just getting. And then when you are then investing in relationships and building that trust, then you'll find every now and then when you actually maybe need something or you need some help, people will be there for you and people will collaborate with you, right? But I also always like to think of it as collaboration. In any way, in any interaction with someone, am I giving more than I'm getting? Or am I giving at least as much as I'm getting? Or maybe if I get something from them today, do I give something back to them tomorrow? Right? But if you think of it as one way, how do I get, then you're actually not going to be very successful because no one wants to be, you know those people who only call you when they want something?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want, do you enjoy spending time with those people, or you say, that guy, they only call me when they need something, right?
Yeah.
That only lasts a very, very short time.
So it's relationships, not networks.
Exactly. Relationships, not networks.
Because they usually say your network is your net worth.
Relationships, not transactions. That's what we talk about.